All right, Field of 12 podcast here with Darien Rencher and my guy Sean Tucker. What's good, bro? How you doing?
Good. How you?
Doing good, bro. Look, y'all have had a really good season, bro. Look, I've kind of seen it since I think before you got there was 2017. Y'all knocked us off. We came to the Carrier Dome. We lost to y'all up there, and ever since I feel like I love what y'all's coach has been doing up there. And this week, y'all got a really big game against NC State. How you feeling?
I feel good. The team after coming off the bye week, some guys rested up. I needed some of the rest, healing up, getting in treatment, and just having extra time to study our opponents.
Is this during your career, this two teams top 25, is this the biggest game, like ranked wise, that you've had in your career, like for y'all and the opposing team?
Yeah, it's the biggest, yeah.
It's hard, bro. Look, and for the people that don't know, like going to the dome, it's kind of an interesting little spot because it's like you trapped in this little bubble, bro. Tell the people about like y'all's home field advantage. Like describe the people that don't know. Obviously, you got the Syracuse fans who all know about it, but to people who don't know, describe the dome.
I feel like if you've never been in the dome, just playing in there in that atmosphere and that enclosed environment is definitely crazy. And having all of our fans out there, yelling and screaming in that enclosed environment, creates, loud sound and a havoc for the other opponent team.
Right. And then, but even when y'all honestly were kind of like, obviously not having as much success as y'all had now, y'all's fans always show up, bro. Why do you think that is? Like, the people show up in Syracuse.
I feel like it's because, the legacy and like our past history that we have with the Syracuse, the team and the school that, just creates like that, that bond that the fans always want to come out and support.
Right. And then the kind of last question on this game is like, what do you think for y'all to kind of, which we'll get to that in a second, but for y'all to get this next win added to the notch of being undefeated still, what do you think it's going to take from y'all?
I feel like we just got to, execute well, follow our game plan, limit the mistakes, the mental mistakes that we have, and not just play physical.
Facts. Hey, that's all you can do. Get into y'all season. So y'all 6-0, undefeated, ranked. How has it been experiencing the success of the program?
It's been good, but I feel like it hasn't been nothing too crazy. The guys still got that mindset of, how the past season's been. So we know what we want to achieve and what we got to achieve. So we're still just working hard and trying to achieve that.
Right. What do you think, is there like a big difference in this year and last year, just as far as like team, culture, mindset of y'all, like kind of the way y'all play? Because I mean, y'all won games, y'all also played well up to this point.
I feel like, the coaches that we've gotten that came in on the offensive side, they've definitely, changed the offense around and, coached us up and teached us about things in general, just get everybody on the one page and all the guys are striving for this one goal.
For sure. And then getting to you, coming off your biggest game of the year, how was that feeling? You went for 200 plus as a running back. You kind of play hard, but not every game you get to open up like you did last game. How did that feel?
Well, it felt good. Coming to that game, I knew what I wanted to do, and I feel like the game was mostly just about me and what I could do and stuff. So it felt good, but it was just more of a me thing.
Look, and then one thing I think it's been funny. I saw it, bro, since the jump. One of my friends sent it to me. I think after y'all played us, he was like, one of the defensive guys. He was like, "Bro, this dude just tweeted, I'm pleased with my performance." Tell the people about like the signature Sean Tucker post game, I'm pleased with my performance tweets. How did it come about? And then just walk us through
it. Started back in high school. I think it was my 10th grade year. On Twitter. I haven't had a Twitter before, but it was like on that site specifically, and still is today, just a site, I wanted to push out my stats and my game stuff and, get me more out there. And then,
right.
I just kept it going, haven't stopped.
Yeah, bro. I feel like people are really starting to buy into it. I saw it. Have people made shirts?
Yeah, I have my own stuff and everything here. But yeah, people
That's
made
hard.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro. I like that you also do it for the games you play bad. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you keep it real authentic. Maybe when you play bad, you post your stats. The good times. I've seen them, bro. People show you a lot of love, even across like from different schools. A lot of people from the ACC are starting to like, bro, Sean Tucker is a dude. And I even said this beginning of the season, like I saw you play last year. Y'all played against us. You had a good game. How do you feel about like? I think you deserve a little more national attention. I think the way you play and the stats you put up. Do you feel like you're an underdog in the sense of like running backs across the country? Like
Uh,
how would you perceive yourself?
I feel like, overall, I would say so. I guess like coming from playing at Syracuse, not being that national team or that team that's always, ranked or always noticed, it comes with, a little downside, but I feel like now it's coming in.
Yeah, for sure. How would you describe your game?
What do you mean my game? My game in general?
Yeah, just
Yeah, I feel like speed is like my number one thing about me that I like to promote and like that I have. So in general, just the speed aspect and just working on that, trying to even increase that to the best that I can, and obviously work on everything else surrounding that. But basically, it's like speed, like my number one thing.
for sure. Um, bro, getting to like, all right, you guys are sitting at 6-0, and then which is to win games. Like, at this level, it's like people they're gonna hype up big games, they're gonna downplay little games, but just to go in each week and get a W is a W. You moving on to the next week. But you guys sitting at 6-0. The back half of y'all schedule, I just looked at it. Like, look,
No.
hey, look, I'm like, just so I know you know it, but people don't know, you got NC State at the crib. You go to Clemson.
Mm.
Even Notre Dame is not the Notre Dame people think it's still you still play Notre Dame. You go to Pitt, you play Florida State, and y'all got Wake Forest. And then I ain't gonna say BC, but BC's kind of having a iffy year. But I mean, you got six straight.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's setting up for y'all perfect. I mean, y'all have the confidence, y'all playing like, I'm saying, very efficient, like the cohesiveness on both sides of the ball. Like, what's the mentality to finish the season? Because y'all through half the season. What's the mentality going to the second half?
I feel like our mentality is the same as when we started. Every week you want to go 1-0, take it one game at a time. And the more you do that, we'll be at the end of the season. But just coming in this week, just want to take it 1-0.
Right. And then one of the things I think you've seen throughout your career, I love when the ACC is competitive. I feel like our conference gets a lot of slack. Like us, the ACC. But you look around, like y'all. I think Wake. I look at NC State. I look at even what UNC's doing. To me, it's really cool to see that competitive depth come to the conference, because it's good for everybody involved. I think last couple of questions is the people that don't know about Syracuse football. How would you describe it? Like, what do you think Syracuse football culture is?
It's definitely family. Coach Babers, he's definitely preached that every day. Anytime, we're definitely a family-oriented team.
Yeah, bro. Well, look, Sean Tucker, thanks for the time, bro. Look, like I said, keep doing your thing. You putting on for the conference, and I'm a fan of all backs. How tall are you? I'm about to say 5'9" below, but what you tell people you are? Because I don't know if you know how it goes.
5'10". 5'10".
5'10". All right. Look, for all the short backs out there, keep doing your thing, bro. Thank you for coming on.